Welcome, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This reading is going to be for November 2022. Let's jump into it and see what's going on. Thanks for the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you are new, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat as well. And also, if you're into getting a personal, maybe joining my Patreon, if you're into daily horoscopes as well, check out my website so you guys can actually subscribe to our emailing list so you can get into the daily horoscopes and whatnot. And let's just jump into your reading and see what's going on. Everything will be listed below, especially in that Linktree link. Okay, so what is going on with my Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for November? So bottom of the deck, let's address that first. We have the Emperor here. So this is you guys taking control, authority over your situation. There could be matters of the heart that could be needing you to address and to get under control as a whole. Also with the Emperor too, if you guys are a business owner, if you're somebody who just has like a lot of responsibility, I think this month is going to be one of those months where you're really going to have to shine and show up in terms of handling your stuff. I think that you guys are also going to be taking more accountability this month too, in ways where maybe you didn't before, or maybe you didn't really see how you were kind of, impeding on yourself or limiting yourself in some sense as well. Hold on, let's put these down. Also with the Emperor, I think that power struggles could be something that's present in a relationship too. There could be issues with it being clear who wears the pants in the relationship. And both of you guys could very well wear the pants, of course. That's how every relationship works. But again, there just seems to be some sort of power struggles that have to be addressed between you and your person here. Now, going deeper, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Chariot, the Moon card, the Hangman, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Star card here. So going into the personal theme, I do have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So for a lot of you, you could be leaving some sort of long-term relationship or really feeling like you want to leave some sort of family situation, living situation, or you could be deciding that maybe the home that you're living in isn't really up to par anymore, or maybe you feel called to downsize or move somewhere else. Like, it just feels like you guys no longer want to stay in just situations that have long time, or not long time, but you guys are feeling like you're outgrowing certain things that you've been in long term. Maybe this is a job too, where you don't feel like it's supporting you anymore financially because, maybe your needs are more extensive, or maybe bills are way too expensive for you to still have a level of dedication to a job that's not giving you a raise, for instance. Like, it just kind of feels like anything that's been long term in your life and just kind of like stable and put, you just kind of feel like you're outgrowing for some sense or for some reason. There also could be some sort of like family situation that may need your attention. There could be a family member that may be needing your support. There could be like a family home that's being sold here. Like, I just keep getting the energy of like family and home, things being connected to that. Anywho, what I see in terms of your career and finances, I have the Three of Swords in reverse. So if you've been experiencing any loss or any disappointment, I think that you guys are definitely going to be in a space of picking yourself up and more so trying again. Okay. You could be trying your best not to focus on the shortcomings of the past or what didn't happen and how it didn't happen like this and that. You guys are finally getting out of space of focusing on that and more so looking at the now. And you could even feel vindicated this month in terms of everything being worth it, all the hard work, all the trials and tribulations. You could be finally seeing how everything needed to happen the way that it did. You could also be using your career as a good way to take your mind off of what's going on in your personal life, especially if you are going through any type of like heartache or anything. You could be using your career as a way to kind of like turn off your emotions. But when it comes to love, I have the Chariot. So you could be deciding to either move forward with your person and not focus on the past, or you could be deciding to just overall move on from them, especially if you feel like your soul is being called elsewhere. There could be like this growing desire to either, like I said, move on completely and just see what else is out there, or you could be very determined to move forward with your person and try to move past the issues of the past. There could also feel like there's this issue sometimes with you guys, like moving past certain arguments or conflicts due to the fact that you guys see things from two different perspectives or viewpoints, and you guys may be needing to meet in the middle this month. There may be a lot of situations that come up that show you need to meet in the middle. Now, the possible challenge, I do have the Moon card. So the challenge could be worry, like being too worried about the future, uncertainty as well. There could be a lot of uncertainty around whether or not a business idea is going to work, a relationship is going to work. If someone is really interested in you as a whole, there could just be a lot of uncertainty around certain things that you wish you knew the answers to, or you wish that you like had a clear understanding of what was to happen. Now, in terms of the advice for you with the Hangman in reverse, there's definitely a need for you to see things in a different view or a different point of view. Also needing to realize that you're not limited at all. Like any areas in your life where you feel like you're experiencing stagnant energy or blockages, understand that you're not. It just could be your mindset that's the blockage because you are assuming that and believing that. So therefore your actions are more so resembling that. So that could be something you need to adjust or be aware of. Now, in terms of what you may not be aware of going into November, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit is putting you guys in a position to rework some plans, rework some stuff that you guys are trying to get accomplished, especially financial goals. Okay, some of you guys, what you're not aware of is you guys are gradually, slowly but surely achieving the goals that you set for yourself, but focusing too much on the goal point and where you want to be is taking you away from you really paying attention to the details as of right now and what needs to be worked on, what needs to be handled differently, etc. And also somebody secretly may want to fix things with you, especially if they are a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual. They may have some sort of secret desire to maybe fix a relationship with you or maybe mend things. Okay, and then also too, if your financial situation has been a little bit slow, I do see things slowly but surely improving as well. Now, when it comes to the thing that you need to avoid in the month of November with the Sun card in reverse, this is focusing on things that bring your level of happiness to a very low point, a low frequency, whether this is people. Okay, you may even have to avoid a Leo specifically for some reason. But it just feels like you need to stay away from things that like lower your vibration or take you into a place of sadness or disappointment. And also this could be the person you have children with as well, especially if they do trigger you. Now, what I see for the outcome, I do have the Star card in reverse. So you could be realizing that a certain relationship in your life can't be fixed or healed, especially since someone won't take accountability. You could also be realizing that something did affect you a lot more, like the falling out of a friendship here, or like some friendship falling apart, some family relationship falling apart. Something here hasn't set right with your spirit, and you could be realizing that you really do have to work through the trauma of that said situation. You could also be wanting to like restructure some goals here. You could be realizing that maybe you've been putting too high of expectations onto yourself, and that's why there's been this like demand of needing to meet certain goals, and it's just been very unfair, the level of pressure you've been putting on yourself. Okay. But going into the other cards that I have here, kind of clarifying the personal theme for the month, I have Skull, which represents endings, and we also have Crown, which represents the personal power you possess. And with these being the the personal themes for this month, definitely shifts and changes are happening. And the lunar eclipse that's happening in Taurus, this is going to be happening in your sixth house, my Sagittarius. So you could be finding yourself just on your day to day, what you pay attention to, what you give attention to is going to be shifting and changing. All right. And for a lot of you, these shifts are not for like the worse. It's actually for the better, especially when it comes to you guys getting in tune with your personal power. Okay. To me, this feels like the King of Wands. I don't know why, but it just gives me that King of Wands energy. And then in terms of the advice for you, I have anxiety and door to value. So be careful of letting your worry around money, around whether or not you're going to be financially secure, stress you out. You also need to make sure that just in general that you're not subscribing to anything that causes you stress, because this could be affecting other areas in your life, like your finances, if you're not careful. All right, what's the energy around your love life? Let's look at that. What's the energy around my Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements love life? So if you're in a relationship, we have romantic feelings. So you could still feel this strong connection to the person that you are in a relationship with. There could be this need for you guys to have a conversation around the needs of you and your person and what you guys both need to do to kind of strengthen the relationship as a whole. You could also find yourself just more in your feelings during this time frame, more than usual. Okay. If you're in a complicated situation, I have deception in reverse. So you could be wanting to know that your person is not lying or is not shady or doesn't have shady motives. There could be a lot of things that make you question this person or side eye them a little bit. Maybe they do certain things that kind of make you question if they're genuinely interested in you or if they're pursuing other people or not coming to you as their authentic selves as well. And if you're in a complicated situation, we have wedding. Okay. Or no, not complicated. If you're single, excuse me. Hold on. If you're single, we have past life relationship. So if you guys are single, there could be a past relationship that still is on your mind, is on your psyche. You could be feeling like you need clarity around what exactly... Yeah, you could be feeling like you need clarity around what exactly is going on with the past person and what happened with that connection, and if this person is ever going to come back around. There could be a lot of questions too as to why like certain traumas may have had to transpire within your past relationships. So there could be a huge focus on that and needing to shift out of that. But these are just some of the things that I see. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video and subscribe so you never miss a beat. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.